Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-February 2023. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see. Alright, the overall energy for the reading, the 10 of Wands. There's a little bit of difficulty here through this experience. Let's see what this is about. Starting off the reading, you get the 10 of Swords crossed by the King of Pentacles. I don't see much of a defeat here in terms of your own stability. It's more of a, I feel like your focus is shifting from this place of, okay, things are going all right there or whatever, and then let me focus on something else because this is in your focus, the Lovers. So it could be that you're giving more energy, more attention to something quite close to your heart rather than, okay, you know, whatever, my job or whatever kind of takes a second place at this time or something like that. There's definitely less focus in that direction. No, we'll see more when we clarify about this whole 10 of Swords there. I'm not completely convinced that, okay, you know, something is failing in there and that's why you're not focusing on it. In the recent past, the 4 of Cups, there's a little bit of disappointment that shows up here. A little bit of you being upset about something. In your strength, the 7 of Cups, you have the ability to acknowledge and see that, you know, whatever happens, there's always other options, which is good to have at this time. In the immediate future, a cycle is being closed. Supporting this reading, 2 of Swords, a lot of confusion there. And it's interesting because overall, I look and on the surface, it feels like you got it together. So I'm like, what's up with this confusion here? What's this about? It's usually the energy that goes underneath it all. So the energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of it, the King of Swords, the opposite of confusion, clarity. Quite sharp here. This is going to be an interesting reading. In your hopes and fears, the 4 of Swords, maybe a little bit of a break. Maybe you're taking a little bit of a break, or a little bit of a break is needed. In the potential outcome, there's a soul connection that shows up in there. Now let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let me do the 10 of Wands. The 7 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, the Magician. Wow, okay. Okay, so now I get why it's becoming a little difficult, because you are manifesting. Actually, your manifestation is directed towards stability, and I see you actively pulling away from that, kind of putting that on the back seat, their back burner, kind of like, yeah, whatever, I'll take care of you later, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, in the background there's a large focus on that. So, okay, now it's starting to make sense why there's clarity, and actually not really. Let's see, let me do the Lovers in your focus. The Hermit, the Ace of Swords, the 7 of Swords. Okay. There's a lot of, what do I call this? I would call it inner truthfulness about this situation. You know, when you're being honest with yourself, like deep down, you're really honest about the situation. There's a tendency to turn your back to the situation. Almost like you want to take that step into making that happen. I don't know if you are doing it, even though I see 2 cards of action here. I'm not completely sure. I feel like for now it's at the let's get our shit together. Let's be honest about this. You know, you're kind of at that stage rather than doing something about it yet. Let me do the Seven of Cups. The Two of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, there are options. You're just getting lost within those options. You know, from here on out, whatever happens in this situation, and nothing, from what I get, nothing happened yet, you're kind of opening up to, okay, what would be next? And then you kind of get lost in that, but you get lost because it almost looks like there's too many options. And then it's like, you know, keeping it focused on one thing in particular, like almost like you have something going on where you want to put all of your effort, all of your energy into that, and that seems like I'm not letting this go, whatever that is. But at the same time, you kind of want to explore upon that, or even further than that, and that's where you get lost. Even though your focus, well, your manifestation, because your focus is not necessarily that, your manifestation is on creating a sense of stability. I feel like you have something in place there, but you may be wanting to expand from that. And because whatever is in place is kind of working on its own, you hold on to that, but at the same time, when it comes to expanding on that, you're kind of stuck. And again, focus not necessarily on that, and maybe that's why there's a little bit of confusion there, because focus is on this connection, whatever this is, and what you're gonna do about it. Let's do the World card in the immediate future. The Eight of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Eight of Swords. There's a disconnection here from you and something. Something, someone. There's been a disconnection, an emotional disconnection on your side. And when there's no emotional stake and you find yourself doing something or being involved in something, yeah, it's going to create confusion. The first question that's probably going to pop into your mind is going to be like, what the hell am I still doing here? And then from that, it's going to expand into possibly more confusion around it. Now, I don't know what the hell that is. It does seem like the confusion is starting to mellow down, like, you know, the path is starting to clear up for you in there with that World card over it. Let's do the Two of Swords. My God, you've got so much hidden confusion, you know, where if I were to look at you, I would be like, Cappy, you got your shit together, everything's fine, because you come up with that energy. But then if I would stay there and talk to you and go into the deeper aspects of whatever it is that's going on, I would probably be shocked by how much confusion there's in there. For the Two of Swords, you get the Death card, the Six of Cups, the Sun. All right. So when it comes to the aspect of your heart, when it comes to happiness, that your heart wants to feel, you're clear about that. There is no confusion about that whatsoever. You know, there's definitely a sense of gaining clarity over that, what you want in terms of your heart, and that's happiness. So I see the confusion around that aspect really fading away, like going away completely. That's good. Now, whatever that means, and however that applies to your situation, but you at least gained a sense of clarity over that. Okay, that's good. A little bit of that is cleared off. Let me do the King of Swords. And the hidden energies, the King of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Swords. Alright, so as you gain this clarity, your heart opens up completely. There might be some changes taking place here. And they are coming from this place of really being honest with yourself, you know, going deep down within yourself and really opening up and being honest with yourself about whatever situation you got going on, about what you need, you know, individually, what your heart needs. So there might be some changes in place where you're not necessarily consciously implementing those changes, but they're happening and they're coming from you. Because, and I mean, to me it makes sense. Once you gain clarity, things are going to change. The energies are going to change. They're not going to show up as confused. Let's do the Four of Swords in your hopes and fears. The Eight of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the World card. Yeah, there's definitely cycles closing left and right here for you. And again, it's very simple if you look at it from that perspective of going from very messed up, confused energies, because they look like all over the place, and then going to a straight up, steady, clear energy. There's a lot of difference in those, even visually, if you kind of can perceive them in that way. And then through that, a lot of cycles are closing off, a lot of changes are taking place. So it's kind of normal what I see here in terms of how it's all playing out. Cycles closing left and right. Kind of natural, kind of comes with the territory here. But I do see through these closings kind of a peaceful energy with that. You know, it's not like, oh, this cycle's closing off. No. Pretty peaceful, pretty calm. Kind of like it's a given. You know what I mean? Interesting. Let's see the Six of Cups in the potential outcome. Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Five of Pentacles. There's actually two possibilities to this one, which are at the opposite ends of one another. So there's the possibility that this actually takes off and is the situation that you're experiencing possibly tied up to another person, which has to do with love. There's a soul connection there that shows up. So it could be that this goes the long way. There's love there, there's stability, there's good stuff, but there's always a fear attached to it. A fear that, I might lose this. Or the other extreme of, even though this was good for what it was, it's ending. I have no idea. I'm 50-50 on both those possibilities. Usually I tend to lean more towards one than the other. All I can say is when I went to that and I saw that Six of Cups and I started pulling the cards, I was pulled more into the energy of the ending of that. But then I saw the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups and I'm like, so that kind of shifted me back into that position of looking at both those possibilities as potentially happening. So it's really, all I can say is that you are the one that's gonna take charge, and based on the clarity that you're getting, that's when you're making those decisions, whatever those are, whatever best suits you at the time. So let's see what the universe has. Oops. Oh no, you get three, not just one. All right. The Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, really stepping into your power, really opening up your heart, really being honest in this energy with yourself and with what your heart desires at this time. So that's the change that's mostly coming through all of this. Pretty cool energies, because from this place, you know exactly what you need. You know, there's not going to be a, oh, let me think about it. No. With this, you just know. So, okay. Cool, because I was a little worried in the beginning. There's so much confusion here, what's going on, and then that, so bam. Let's go to the Enchanted Map Oracle card. You get Come Together, number 8. All right. Love needs to be expressed. Drawing the Come Together card is a sign that you're on the path to discover the nature of this emotion in all its forms of expression: romantic, familial, unconditional, spiritual. In each instance, there is another being involved. Love involves a give and take between you and a significant other, a relative, a friend, an animal, and or spirit. This card assures you that love has come, calling and seeks a partner in its dance. Know that you are cherished. Like a magnet, you're attracting love into your life. This is a time for harmonious, caring partnerships. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.